Are you tired of Wizards of the Coast screwing you over? Are you tired of Dungeons and Dragons being the only thing people want to play, but you legitimately have no idea what's out there? Are you dealing with weird games here and there and not sure what to start with? Well, welcome to post-DND. Look at that little hashtag thing. It is this new series of videos where I will be covering over a number of topics, mostly how to think outside of the D&D box. You might be wondering to yourself, what exactly do I mean about post-D&D? What does the world look like after Wizards of the Coast? That's what this video series is going to be exploring. Post-D&D is a movement, an opportunity to pull players out of the D&D box, out of the rut of the same games over and over again, out into new genres. You haven't been able to play a lot of space adventures, except maybe like Spelljammer in D&D, but here we're going to show you all sorts of them. Most of them are Star Wars, but some of them aren't, and some of them are going to be really good, trust me. This is for you. The person that might be done with Dungeons and Dragons and Wizards and are looking for ways out. This is about mentality, the mindset about D&D and how to move on from it. This is about the breakup with a pretty abusive corporation that keeps telling you it's gonna do better, that never hurts you in the first place. But then 4E Essentials happens, then the OGL 1.1 happens, then wanting to add AI DMs to Beyond happens. Yes, they want to do that. Did you know that Wizards of the Coast actually had, when they were acquiring D&D Beyond already had a virtual tabletop they were ready to ship out. All they needed to press the button was gonna be shipped out. Wizards of the Coast said, no, we're gonna save that for later. Not now. They could have had a VTT and they blocked it, so it would come off like it's their idea. Anyways, this is about rebuilding the community, restructuring it, making sure it's stronger than ever without D&D at the core. This is constructive. This is how to improve your games, regardless of the system. Hell, it's about finding the confidence to make your own systems, your own games. Screw D20. You want to roll using using a D6 on top of tarot cards? Sure, we're gonna help you figure out how to do that. This is about education, about exposing yourself to new games, new ideas. This is going to be about exploring new content, new actual plays, a whole trove of TRPG content locked behind things you've never seen before. There's all sorts of things, hours and hours and decades of content you just haven't explored. This is about encouragement. This is about players and GMs trying something new. I know that's a lot to take in, but trust me, if you stick around for this video series, I hope to help give you some ideas. You might not like all of them. I am not some like all-encompassing mastermind. I don't know everything, though I know a lot about tabletop RPGs, but whether or not you agree with me, please just come try to explore some new things. Now, you might be wondering, how do you get involved with this? Number one, the easiest way, watch some of these videos I'm going to be posting up. That's a great start. There's going to be a little playlist. You'll see all post-D&D videos in one playlist. Give them a look. Right now, this is the first one, and I don't know when the second one's come out, but it's going to be there. 2, talk about it on Twitter or on any kind of social media. We'll be using this tag, post-D&D. I know we're stuck in the D&D box, but also it's the #1 way to help people guide out the door. You can't help guide people out the door if they don't know where the door is in the first place. We will be using the term D&D, even though it's trapped in the network of externalities. We are here, but we are trying to leave, and that's what this is about. If you're a podcaster or creator and want to talk this over, hit me up. I will literally come right in and I'll talk this with you. Who cares? Whatever size you might be, whether or not you think you should, who cares? I will come on. Is this a podcast about not tabletop RPGs? Is this a podcast about you and like your pet dog? Sure, I'll come on too. Whatever. If you're part of the convention and want me to run a panel about this, hit me up and I'll do it. I want to spread and talk about this as much as possible. But most of all, the best way to get involved with post-DND is run new games for your groups. You don't even have to go on Twitter. You don't have to interact. You don't have to talk to anybody. If you can get one idea from this video and nothing else, just run new games for your groups. If you're a player, try being the GM. Trust me, the GM is probably a forever GM, and he will have... That was gendered of me. He or she or whatever will play happily underneath you. Trust me about this. They will want to play underneath you. Be the GM you want to see in this world. Be strong. And maybe with all of this together, we will find a new world, a new land to conquer, without Wizards of the Coast running it for all of us. You like some of this promise I made? Come check out my channel. We're going to be posting more of these videos. Literally, the 3 call to actions: like, comment, subscribe. That helps the algorithm. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for popping in. Also, I guess I have a Patreon. Go out there if you want. Helps me make videos. Woo. Call to action. Go. Go. Go!